1-3 approaching position for intercept.
1-2 jumping into T Tori.
Lost the shield.
System, TIG should be right behind me.
Enter the system, TIG should be right behind me.
Entering T Tori in 15.
Have Dina hard points out.
Being
Stay
detected.
evasive.
Detected.
I see air in this.
Like a leer.
Far behind.
Probably sending your swords first this jump.
I'm going to remain in the blockade position. Hopefully I'll capture.
The shield's also experienced with one fighter there. 1-4 in the system.
Very good job calling this.
Not at all.
I'm sitting still for God's sakes.
Do I want to kill Sag?
Yes.
Less people for us to be getting interdicted by.
Turning to super.
She is harmless.
Doesn't matter, killer.
Pings inbound.
Never mind, she's interdicting me.
Just kill her.
If she wants to play that game, we can play that game.
I'm getting pulled by someone. I didn't see who it was.
So when she shows up.
If you submit, you should get her right on top of you, so she should be close to grab.
A lot of people burn
Eggplant. Eggplant. As I'm fighting interdiction. Other pings came and I can't look at my monitor right now.
Yeah, a lot of people don't actually manage to enter the instance when they're pulling. Just kind of hey.
I don't know who's pulling me, but they lost.
I have a courier on.
You sure they lost?
Yep. Baroness is here.
Hallucinating.
No, I'm still.
After all, running with interdiction.
It's fine if I'm not the one. Who the fuck's in front of us that doesn't have hard points? Oh,
Blue tunneling to super.
no, some scouts.
I see Aramis. I'm gonna go after him.
Yeah, there's a reason they don't have hard points.
They don't have weapons.
Because they don't have hard points.
Looks like he might be headed for you, group.
Hard.
Say it, but
I will. I'm crude.
You turned away.
Somebody's pulling me again.
I'm still blue tunneling.
Of course he's high value.
Should I just submit and kill her?
Yes.
If you want.
Pulling weapons.
After all, Open has a reputation to maintain.
Being interdicted.
Oh, no. DBS isn't gonna work here, Sag.
When you kill her, you should say open mode says hi.
So mean.
She's trying to get out.
Well, yeah.
Blue
Should I let her?
What kind of an open commander are you?
Escaped.
I'm still blue tunneling.
Second interdiction.
Walking.
I think she highwayed. Yep.
Never mind, I don't need to log. Game's gonna do it for me.
It says destroyed.
Get good.
Escaped. The blue tunneling in.
I shouldn't have pulled.
Still no CP.
Heading back for the star.
He's probably already at the fucking station.
They probably come in and shouted us about how they made it.
Ooh, we're so good, we made it! Fuck.
Now, have you used that ADS yet?
Simulation of the real thing. Get all of us wait in one system. Everybody can jump this.
Kind of how last week went.
Finally in.
Oh wait.
I'm gonna blow by it.
It feels like they are.
And on the day,
Yeah, so if we rebuy, yeah.
So I can do stupid shit along the way.
and the rest of the thing, they're in the end system.
Whatever was this one. Gotta relay.
Remember how we keep making fun of NPCs trying to pick people? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, Buzzword.
Has anybody gotten pulled?
They've tried.
Why don't they try it now?
I got successfully pulled
Oh,
just
this is
now.
one of those asteroid bases, huh? I haven't been out here.
Stopping on other systems.
I'm not docking.
You'll go inside and allow it in the dock so you can kill yourself.
Yes. I'm not driving.
I will, because I want to keep my fucking
Yeah, you can do it. Fuck that. We're like 2.5 hours out. I already want to
Go
kill myself jumping.
Right, group? You need assistance group. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
just happy to star every 25 minutes. Suffering.
I will say it's a fucking pretty place to be in.
Yeah, it's just more stars.
Excellent. Good work.
Should I pull Bananas?
I wonder if these couriers are gonna try interdicting me. If they do, I hope they know it's a wasted interdiction. It would be fun. Yeah. I'm not catching up to a Clipper. I'm built to
Just
kind
drop another
of
Discord.
take hits.
None of them can call me. If they're waiting for it to be clear, they're gonna be waiting a long fucking time.
Or we all drop for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I can go there for you if you want.
I just saw the thing go offline.
Yeah, I use the scanner. And I'll head there right now.
I wonder if he's just deleting from friends lists so he can jump into the system without instancing.
We told him you can't do that shit. Hey,
No, I see him come online.
Yeah.
He might have been.
Might have been.
Yeah. Yeah, he he probably had to restart his game because of the blue tunnel.
Yeah, I had to.
Hooray! Rip.
So what we've determined today is that SNC works great until it all doesn't work.
Oh no, we knew this from last
Take him
time.
out if you can.
That's new to me. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Fairness, all hard points.
Let's see Demon. For the range to get ahead.
What? I just got a mission.
Yeah. See
Yeah.
Liger just logged in.
But just a courier.
Instead, but I'm stationary, so the usual attempts to get behind me is not gonna pass.
Roger.
I don't think they're very well trained in like interdiction tactics specifically. Like maybe the mini game itself, but not positioning.
Inbound.
Yeah.
Single ping.
What they're doing would work fine against NPCs, because NPCs always move.
Yeah.
Oh, this one clearly has a FSD craft to pull me from that angle. Good on them, though.
Yeah. No, I told them to all.
Presumably he's not participating.
Long range or expanded, and the majority should be expanded. Long range is only for 1 or 2 chasers.
On the other hand,
it is
he looks
useful
like
to
he's
have,
spinning.
but it's not your primary. It shouldn't be your primary interdictor. You should. You need 2 expanded.
I think old Bale's trying to get me. King's inbound, frontier relay, single ping. Yeah, old Bale's turning on my back. He's jumping now.
Unfortunately, I can't wait if I'm stationary.
Roger. I'll just let him have me, and then I'll try to take him out.
I can.
He didn't. He's not on.
Inbound to say that, but I'm in a cutter, so I
Okay.
Nice.
make fun of my mobility. Because cutter.
Because Cutter. I love that reason.
It's just normal.
Still no eyes.
I'm keeping the trader occupied.
So,
I submitted, and I'm keeping the courier busy.
Sort of effective, unless they had the ship that they was halfway up. Which just
I'm not
Or the
catching up to it.
Run trying to
Clipper.
pull away from his raft.
back to
Their scouts boosted like 3.
The tick is supposedly in the system. Let's try dropping out a super cruise and heading back.
No. Should probably do that. So I got. This is.
Old Bale. I'm at 0 bottom of the
Still no eyes. Might restart.
Are you good?
He's in.
Still in super? Is anyone still in super?
So yeah, I got a separate.
Alright, good. I think we're all out of super. Let's get back in and maybe we'll get instance with Tick.
So this was literally. I think they just wanted to practice this to work on their confidence.
that is a good thing.
Yeah, but they can work on their comms without us having. Yeah.
I actually think he had blue tunnel, and that's why it took so fucking long.
Tunneling, which is a good sign.
This is so much more difficult than Zero Throttle.
We haven't lost yet, so.
Will one of these
Yes.
commanders with the ship name commander
Demo's trying to get a line on me. Should I give it to him so I can just beat the interdiction?
Who the fuck's Dima?
Demo girl.
I can't see him then.
someone who needs to die.
Really?
We had a practice once and he started giggling and he didn't cut off at the point. He thought it would be funny to make me eat or be buying my Conda at 40. And I kind of fucking told him to go fuck himself, and that if he ever did it again, I'd find where he is and fucking rip his head out of his wall.
Right. So I'll wait for him to play. Have fun.
And introduce him to the change of alphabet.
Yeah, they definitely got a separate.
Either that or, take still blue tunneling. Because it will say that you're in system when you're blue tunneling.
That would be hilarious.
If twice in a row you just hit those tunnels, yeah, that would be pretty fun. That would explain why they're still buzzing around and not saying anything.
Reaper 2 is in a different instance, so we should be able to get one or the other.
I'm gonna restart game just in case.
Could also hit on up to the voice message. It's going on.
No, I'm gonna restart my game.
Being interdicted.
Let's check. I was just gonna drop it behind mine.
This is seriously your fault speed in this program.
Probably.
Tunneling.
Slightly less speed.
So rather.
That's terrible.
Okay, I'm jumping out of these stupid birds. These are in.
That moment when you're mass locking them.
I'm checking this finish point.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything at the star. Clear.
I feel like I'm gonna catch
Still tunneling.
This is random Commander Two Fingers sees suddenly all these V-Box.
I'm trying to. He keeps trying.
Pull Commander Lift if I can.
So I has no gravity. So the asteroid base has no gravity.
Somebody got me instead.
Oh boy. Number 9.
Wow. 2 days.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at my throttle there. I know. I was actually looking at my contacts when I started. So.
Anybody in the instance is getting interdicted, just say
Excellent.
Unless Tick dropped, he's slowly waiting for it to clear up. Isaiah's in there.
Yeah, I think Reaper 3, we still have a couple of shield with us, but still no VIP. That's the original installation.
Back of their KIA.
I need like a staples
Huh?
button instead of easy. Just have it say F and I can smash it every time.
Roger. Same.
I'm just gonna start taking all these shields out.
Murder, death, kill. Oh shit. Romero would have
Oh, according to Isaiah, he already made it. Just what the hell is going on?
That would be really nice.
Nothing apparently.
I don't know, but Aramis is pulling me, so should I? Yeah, I'll kill him.
Going after Baroness.
Yeah, well, he deployed his hard points and his shields went out.
More people coming. It's a courier, so it's got guns. Why is he here? Send him here.
Just because they're failing in 3
Wait,
Yeah, last minute.
I'm sorry. I've been killing you.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be
So, in Baroness Galaxy. Apparently he was faster, but turning back, luckily. Correct.
Mira, your shields are down.
Baroness is dead. I see Aramis here. I blacked out.
Nice.
Fuck it, I'm popping synthesis. I don't give a fuck, I wanna kill him.
With you, Mira.
Aramis is going to accidentally die.
Okay. Remember they all said to keep you being early.
Oops, ram
Oh, you just
Wait, you stole my kill.
your ship physically could not dodge it.
That's actually true, Clipper, though. So,
Look at that fast.
No, I tried to boost away from him and just kept bumping him instead.
Alright guys, ceasefire, everybody go to bunker.
Cool.
So who am I killing now?
We're gonna do a briefing.
Oh, I didn't hear the ceasefire order.
Yeah, ceasefire because everybody landed.
There's a little discussion going up in comms.
Yep. No. Let's go check out the asteroid base while we have the chance. Doesn't matter. Sorry, you're getting totally overwhelmed by the other chat.
VIP has to be lucky every single time. They only got to be lucky once.
And scouts need weapons.
Yeah, no. This no weapons business isn't gonna work.
Scouts actually don't need weapons unless you're going to use
They're useless.
mines or something like that.
How about FSD rebooting
Just slow
missiles?
them down.
Yeah, you gotta at least have the reboot missiles, if nothing else.
Reboot missiles would have made a big difference. 'Cause
Yeah.
when you guys were pulling me, I just submitted it and immediately jumped away.
And then you could have shot us with that, and we would have not had a chance to catch up, period, the whole time.
That is survive the
So how many encounters or something did we have in the end? Close calls, whatever.
I had 3 almost in interdiction range.
I
I got
two
taken out
submissions.
once and almost a second time.
I had 2 submissions and 1 successful interdiction. Almost taken out on 1 of the submissions, but others were fine.
I think I beat throughout that entire chase 9 missions impossible.
Yeah, I lost 2 interdictions, but then I had 1 submission. Stayed control for the rest of the time. I had 1 successful interdiction.
I had a blue on blue.
Yeah, we were just like, well, I'm bored. I'm just shooting things. I'm just gonna submit and kill things.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mirror.
wow.
Like when there was a
I was
submission,
able to
they didn't actually get any review.
Good game, Mirror.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I had almost, I think, yeah, I had 3 windows where I almost got it.
I was so happy when I interdicted you. But
You tried to interdict me twice.
I got a question for the attackers. What did you see that we didn't do right?
You didn't try to interdict me throughout the entire course. There were multiple times where you saw people, like, when you see an attacker coming behind you, you should not continue with the pack. Someone should peel off and interdict them.
That's what we should do, yes. So we didn't.
No one did that. Like, I saw 4 people, like, I saw like 5-6 people charge FSD and jump out in front of me. Where if any one of those 6 people at any one of those points had turned around and interdicted me, even if they lost, that would have forced me to burn components. Yeah.
That happened that one time, and they held you back for a while.
But then again, you don't know who's waiting in the next system.
And you have to use your escorts as a finite resource. But
Yeah, actually, normally what you say is normally our standard tactic. The only reason why we don't, and when we say we don't, is if we know for sure that the VIP is jumping out already. And then
it doesn't matter though, because you're removing someone else from either reaching the end point and clogging up the waypoints or continuing the chase.
It's a valid point.
Another
Interesting,
point I noticed
Wow,
in
this station is
Super Cruise,
amazing.
while you were trying to interdict me,
Absolutely.
I was sitting stationary, and I had 3 people at one point just flying around me because I was stationary, and you need to use a slightly different approach when you're trying to interdict a stationary target. If you keep flying around and you notice you're not getting a bead on them, you need to open up the distance and then turn on them in Super Cruise. Silence.
Whoever is knocking on that bloody hammer should either
That would
mute
be
or
Castor.
Yeah.
So this is just like a standard mining Coriolis with rock instead of metal. Cool.
Pretty much.
No self-destruct.
No soul.
I'm not
I
flying
think
all
it's awesome.
We're way too far
How
away
was
for me to
the
jump back.
how was the perception from Sirius Wing actually? And by the way, how did the attackers decide between Sirius and Prime?
We
What do you
didn't
mean?
realize there was a second VIP for a while.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So is that to just keep shooting at everything that moves tactic?
Basically. No, if we were to redo this, you know what it would look like? All of us would be already be in Titari, and you guys would be wondering where the fuck everybody is until you got into the system, and oh fuck, that's where they are.
And then everyone died.
Yeah.
So let's
But
do that then.
that's why we have scouts. We would send somebody to run to the target system as quickly as possible and see what the situation is.
Actually, I'll be honest.
Well,
That's exactly
be
what
prepared to
we
revive
got
us.
from information, which really freaked us out a little bit. Is we had scouts deployed, and they constantly told us there were no enemies.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
And there,
And I
and
was
there
really
were.
like, what the hell's going on? Yeah, at some
Good
point.
evening, gentlemen.
The only
Waypoint
ones that
one.
were there were at waypoint 2, or in this case, waypoint
See,
1, the one
the
after
funny
the
thing
start
is,
place.
we
We already
heard call-outs
deployed a wing
for... Yeah, we basically sent them ahead, said, we're gonna tail chase, and some of you guys go on ahead and cut them off.
Mhm.
And basically, when your scouts were reaching waypoint 1, we were about one jump behind the VIP, and I just basically made a call, said, fuck it, Reaper 2-3, keep going on to,
Waypoints.
waypoint
Yeah.
3. So basically, our guys stayed in front of the scouts. So the scouts were actually in between the
It
opposing
doesn't quite
forces.
work like that. We had scouts spread at various waypoints the whole time.
Yeah, but you're not guaranteed to actually meet them.
Yeah,
you,
that
you
was
are
the problem. I
guaranteed
think
instance.
is our instancing was not
And the
very
problem that we
favorable
can't
for scouts.
escort people. Sorry.
Instancing will always be a problem, but basically,
Yeah.
I mean, if you take the average position of where everybody is, I'm pretty sure that the scouts were either overlapping or between the two opposing halves.
Yeah, I
also the
noticed that myself.
The
Yeah,
escorts.
I certainly had instancing
never
issues,
mind.
but I didn't find I got an improvement until I actually saved and then came back in.
Yeah, no, you have to restart the game every so often because instancing will just start eating dicks, and I highly doubt that'll get fixed in the hotfix.
Actually, it's a good
Oh, it's
point. I
not.
did restart the game, and indeed it did brought me in the right
Yeah, no,
direction.
that's what we've been doing for PvP for weeks, if not months now. If you're just not seeing people, restart the game.
All right,
Yeah, I'll
good
do
point.
that next time.
And
Alien interdictions, how's that?
Don't care. That's not PvP. I don't give
No,
a shit.
but if you get stuck in a loop, that I
Well,
had
if you
three
can
of
recruit them and get them into the wing with you, maybe.
No, they're alliance anyway. So it doesn't
I
fucking
think
matter.
they're gonna join us.
them. What my point was is that if you start getting them repeatedly, as Jamie said, you got to also restart the game to get rid of that particular
true.
Yeah.
nuisance.
But
No.
if they're alliance, you're saying they're gonna be on Sue's wing, right?
No, it's
I'll get the tinfoil.
it doesn't fucking matter. The alliance is irrelevant. Nobody cares about them, and it should stay that way.
Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask.
of course, still gonna be very adamant saying your scouts need to be armed.
Yep.
It's a very PvP centered event, and I
If
know
you're,
you
if you're not able to fuck with someone from even jumping out, it's not worth it.
like you guys need to be heavily armed or really fast. And not having either of those means I pulled back from killing Sag earlier, just because I wanted to be nice. Otherwise, I
But in
probably
the real
could've had her down in
engagement,
about
you were
5
dead.
seconds.
Yeah.
Just
I
a
actually would
personal.
have rathered actually die because I would have had a faster time getting back than having to go all the
yeah.
way back and repair.
I'm self-destructing before, so I don't have to fly back.
Just a personal question, not a personal, a question I'm interested in now that everyone is here. Would it be worthwhile for you guys to like do this exercise again? But first of all, maybe also have more attackers to balance the instancing a little bit not in our favor. I really wonder about that because
Nah.
the thing is, no,
Really?
you wouldn't.
There's
Okay.
no way to really practice.
No, yeah, instancing is going to be a shit show either way.
And
So
also,
would we
if
redo it or
were
not?
to redo it, we would just not have any chasers.
Yeah,
And everybody
like
at
you
waypoints
guys may
would
as
have
well
to-
start three. You guys may as well start 3 jumps out from.
So you guys
mine.
think that all the opponents are gonna go heavy
They're-
camping?
They absolutely. That is the
We're-
only way to do anything. Like
They'll
if you
probably
if
be
you look at
a lot of
A lot of them
Waypoint
are going to
1.
be unorganized as well.
yeah, and let me
Fair enough.
put this into real world terms that you guys can actually see an like an actual application of the Prism CG, right? You know where everybody was? The entry star for Prism, the station, and the most common pickup spot for commodities. It's all going to be hotspot and choke point based. There is in transit
All
is
about
stupid. It's hard to catch people.
Being in
All right.
serious
Well,
secondary,
and
I
this- the
didn't actually see
question,
the
how much
VIPs.
information will our opponents have? If the waypoints
You
are
gotta
known, we're
assume
screwed.
that. Yeah, I'm almost certain the waypoints will be known.
Well, the start point is at least already.
Assume
And
that all the waypoints will be known.
known and or compromised.
Compromised, and in particular that means anyone who is with or ahead of the fleet, scouts especially, need
What do you
to
mean
have
by
their friends
fleet?
list closed. The Prime Wing, I mean. Anybody who's going to be at a waypoint before it's absolutely
don't-
necessary should have your friends list cleared so nobody can possibly see where you're going to be.
We're also
Copy
going to
that.
come up with some kind of IFF system. We haven't decided on one yet.
Yeah, I was kind of acting as AWAC's crew, and yeah, that was, I think, a little bit, it was a bit cheapo for me saying, because I do have Chris Wu and Endurance as friends, and they were the main primes, but I don't have Salome as a friend, so it could be a little bit more easier, but I like relaying all the, like, who was in which area for Discord, which group they were in, like relaying information, relaying who's jumping where, how many, at an average, who was...
But that's gonna work differently on event day, or hopefully during the
Yeah.
next training anyway.
Well, that's the problem.
We're
is
gonna
that
have to figure something out for a serious wing there. That certainly wasn't ideal.
One of
we,
the jobs
we can't
that
be an
the
escort
scout
wing
has,
without any more information.
Yes.
It doesn't work.
one of the jobs that the scout has is to monitor the situation, see where the scouts are, see where the VIP is, kind of keep an eye on the gal map, and I think having everyone clued in on that would be helpful.
And there was one point when that you said to me, Great Test, that checking was too slow. Like, it took me a second to get into Galmap. Not even.
Yes, I'm talking about if you are an escort and you're trying to follow the prime wing, it is taking too long to load into Galmap and see where your VIP is or whatever.
It's not
True,
though,
but I was
'cause
already
even-
falling behind.
Even as a
Like, I'm gonna
chaser,
not
I was able to open my gal map at every single step of the way just to double check where the VIP was if I didn't see him.
You can easily do it while you load your FSD, I know.
No, I'm even doing it before I even start that. Like while it's cooling down, I'm already opening gal map to check.
Yeah, while I'm fuel scooping.
Before I'm even in scoop range, I'm already checking the map. It takes half a second to open.
Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
checking my map whenever I'm actually jumping to the next system.
It takes no time. Like it's
It depends
it's
on your
trivial.
computer specs, though. Some people will have
Probably
a slightly longer load time.
I think I do run ED on my SSD.
I might actually do that for event day as well. I might reinstall it.
I am also on the brink, like the far edge of my Wi-Fi signal, too, and I'm on basic internet, like basic service provider, or my Wi-Fi signal, I'm pretty much on the edge of the signal.
Mankind invented wires so we'd stop shouting at each other. That's what Wi-Fi is. It's electronic shouting. No,
conduit
it's
around my apartment.
shouting.
Wi-Fi is basically electronic toucans at the end of a string.
No, it's shouting in a room. One of them has to shout, "Shut up, everybody! It's my turn." And sometimes they argue.
Yeah,
But
literally,
I'm
it's my turn.
absolutely serious. They all yell.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm disappearing now. Thank you very much.
By the
Alright,
way,
take care.
by the way, the Prime Wing
Yeah,
was
like-
interdicting NPCs out of boredom, just so you know.
Likewise
I'm
here,
sure.
I'm out of the channel. Cheers, guys.
Also,
Cheers.
one other thing up with Wi-Fi and all that. I have a 100-foot cord, and even that is just like having Wi-Fi.
It shouldn't be unless it's a Cat 5, not 5e or 6.
It's a Cat
Back on
5e.
topic. This is not relevant. The biggest challenge will be when we jump into a waypoint system and we find 3 wings of SDC and 3 wings of 13th Legion and 3 wings of Adol's Armada, and they all want to kill us all at once. That is going to happen. One of the waypoints, at least.
Well, if SDC does what they're saying they should.
No. I'm gonna cut you off there before you even finish that sentence. No.
They do everything for the. If it's not for the lulz, they're not going to do it.
I think that there's something we need to take into consideration as well.
They have
for
been
this.
known to do what they say and say what they do.
No.
The other thing I was going to say is that we have one little wild card that we can count on with the waypoints and camping and all that, and that's the Reaper wings that are going to be going in there and sowing some discord.
Ideally destroying
Yes.
Scouts of course have the primary role of delivering intel and seeing if there are enemies or not, but even the scouts, if they have nothing else to do, will start engaging once the VIP comes close. And we are gonna have a lot of scouts, because right now Sirius Wing is only like the core guys in the escort wings, but we will have a lot more people coming
Then
in.
my question is, why are they all flying scouts and not loading up on combat and just clearing the waypoints instead? Because we don't need.
It will depend on the guys we get. I'm not certain we will have many people confident with PvP from the broadcast, so I think scouts would be the better role for them. We can.
It doesn't matter if they're not confident. Just
yeah, of course we can still task them to interdict and causing a ruckus there, but they will probably not be able to actually fight someone and win it.
Like, I suck, but I'm still going to be engaging SDC and 13 and all them because it's their time.
To be fair here, they are cannon fodder. If we need to just throw them at them, we will do that, and they will
Cannon
have
fodder is better than unarmed cannon fodder.
Yeah, of course.
That is true.
And I mean, like, I am a part of the broadcast, and the only combat I have is P combat, and I have no PvP experience whatsoever. But I'm confident with my FDL, and that's it, because that's everything combat-wise has been with my FDL. I don't mind being cannon fodder.
Another pair of guns.
I don't mind being cannon fodder. Like, I can hold my own as much as I can.
All I'm saying is that we will be able to flood the waypoints and the target systems with a lot of people. If they're gonna be combat ready or not doesn't really matter, as long as they can distract people and keep interdicting them or whatever.
Even if all you exist for is to make them pop chaff, you're better
Exactly.
off than unarmed.
And what they also will provide is more friendly instances.
That is true.
I like how we are using World War II Soviet tactics now.
Right.
It's
I actually said that once.
Soviet
talking about
Russia
that one day.
tactics use you.
Use what works.
Yeah, no, that's what we were talking about. Every other guy gets an FSD.
Oh, it was an R server though.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking. It was an R server. We were having that talk.
If I can get myself good enough, or get myself worthy enough with a clipper,
I could
Good was
probably-
the right phrase to use there.
Okay, yeah. If I can get good with a clipper, aside from my FDL, because I was talking with Great Hess earlier, just getting some little extra tips and tricks, me, in a sense. If I could get a little bit with clipper, maybe I can do a little bit more than just running FDL and being cannon fodder. Like with my FDL, I don't have interdictor. I don't have nothing except for shield boosters, fuel scoop, and the basic
Yeah, we do need
necessities.
like a kind of recommended build or ship for each role that we employ, especially for those guys that are gonna come in late with no clue. Like all the people from the broadcast, for example, if we just say, okay, we'll dump them into the scout department, we're gonna need one wing leader that knows what he's doing for each wing, and then
Yeah,
just
but that's
need...
what we've been doing the past 4 weeks. Why were they not looped in?
And then
COR is sorted in that regard.
See, this training session is the only training session I've been notified for.
Yes, the broadcast part was late on that. I'll give him that.
Well,
but
there
we're gonna
was-
figure that out on our end.
Because you guys, from my perspective, you guys should have been read in the whole time. I didn't even know you guys were even part of the event until like last week or something.
Yep, there was
You didn't even know there was a serious thing.
there was definitely some miscommunication, but we have the roster now of all the people that want to take part. We have a selection of people from those right here, right now, and we will try to feather in the other guys in looser reigns, if that's
All I'm
makes
going to
sense.
point out is that it's not going to be Reaper Wings because we've been
No, of
training to
course
fight
not.
as units, not
course not.
not as pickup wings.
We'll use them as just kind of dumping them into the waypoints, maybe in kind of a scout role where they give intel on how many people are there. Maybe we can put them into the scout hierarchy. If not, then we'll just have them as like a separate bunch of people just crowding the waypoints and causing a ruckus, really.
There was a recommended DBS build, I think, in the tactics channel, but then
That
somebody
one was
went back.
unarmed, yeah.
Then somebody went back and moved all the engineering.
Yeah, latest for the broadcast. We are going to put them in T9s and build a wall around the VIPs.
Oh god.
Yes.
Hashtag
Somebody better
Sal made
screenshot
great
that.
again. Make Terminator great again.
Now I
Okay,
actually
guys.
want to see that on event day.
Oh god.
Okay,
So,
guys, I'm gonna have to head off in that case. I've got work in the morning.
Later.
So thanks everybody.
Take care.
See you later.
Hey,
Bye.
Here's
Bye-bye.
a good question for everybody because if the 4 admirals are going to be
You'd have to. Sorry, you're gonna have to clarify. I don't know what admirals are.
the 4 admirals that are in the support wings of Palcom and
Hang
so on
on.
and so
No.
forth.
What do they
We're
do?
not talking
I don't
about
care
the
about
others.
titles
Okay,
whatsoever.
here's what they're supposed to do. They are supposed to pick up on one of the primaries and protect them and keep the pathways clear. If that is going to be part of the actual and not a spoof, then there's going to have to be some communication with them as well as far as friendlies and hostiles.
We have a plan in place. We're probably going to wait till much closer to the event to relay it for IFF.
Okay.
That way it doesn't
we're
get picked
not
up on
worried
by
about the other
opposition.
VIPs. The people escorting Salome are not worried about the other flight. We're worried about the Salome. It's
Same for the
the
people
responsibilities
escorting
of the groups escorting the other VIPs to make sure they're VIP exit.
And Reapers, they're just so chaos. So
Reapers are to go in and just run as many people away
Kill
as
everything.
Ideally,
If an escort doesn't scream that they're friendly in time, they will probably be killed. Just putting that out there.
ideally, we'll jump into the waypoint. The Reapers will jump into the waypoint and destroy all of the SDC and co before you ever get there. Though I must say, if you do jump in and find wings of SDC, everything is not over. You've got to remember that. The game's not over until everybody's dead.
everybody respawns, so it's not even over then.
Don't lose hope. Losing hope means you've lost the PvP battle. That's a very important part of it.
Yeah, that's like one of the most important things that I can tell you for you guys who haven't done any PvP. Rule number one is whoever you see in front of you, you can take them.
See, I don't have PvP experience, but
It doesn't matter.
Experience.
Even if you
What?
have 0 experience, your attitude must be whenever you see another
Oh.
player, friendly or enemy, I can take them. That is the only
It's
option.
sending when you're fighting someone on martial arts. We use that when we're fighting.
You can take him, or you ram him.
Sorry, keep going. I'll throw in my 2 cents later.
If you see any unknown or any unrecognized people, you just take him out. Take him out in an instant, and you can get the goal. That's the most important thing. You don't need to engage or whatever.
Yeah, we gotta have to.
And you don't have to believe them when they claim friendly.
I mean, we want anyone that came into the system. Normally, it shouldn't even have happened that somebody wasn't interdicted. Both scouts, both to the shield team. So, how was the perception really in general in terms of interdictions? Was it really so low, as you indicated, Mira?
I was interdicted once en route. The other 8 interdictions were in the destination system.
I was tapped out for a good few minutes and went, oh boy, oh I'm getting interdicted.
Well,
Yeah.
our team doesn't even have interdiction at all in the whole Waypoint. We like never encounter any commanders.
Yeah, but I think Sirius Wing got lucky. They got into the same instance as Gamma Wing from the other Prime Wing, and yeah, I don't think there was anybody else there really.
And we use the turtle strategy. Slow and steady.
Yeah, that's a way to put it.
And to throw in my 2 cents, like, a lot of my kind of PvP experience is more so Battlefield type.
So that's gonna be useful.
And, well, for a little bit, but most cases, like, Battlefield, like, a lot of times I was sniper and pointing at, like, I'm probably good to be more of a kind of an AWACS type person.
Just another thought of all this. If the enemy knows the final location, they probably will. Guess all of them will be there and be ready to relog at that station, whatever happens along the way. So you'll have the hands full at the final system.
Everyone should base out of there, so if you die on the way back, you can assist at the final point.
That's probably what the enemy will do. So.
Right, guys, I just want to sort of jump in with the comments here. Aramis has just passed this on, and I'm mentioning it because he hasn't got a mic. Drew has just had a message effectively saying, I won't buy your book if Salome dies. How dare you put her at risk? Oh, that's my reaction as well.
So, yeah, basically,
Well,
guys,
that person's out here helping us.
the financial success of this book is depending on us. So.
Oh god, pressure.
Oh wow,
that's a way of putting it.
Wow.
Can we tell Drew to get good?
yeah, I would like that. That would be awesome, actually.
He has been told many times, actually.
Dear Drew, get good. Sincerely, everyone.
Make sure that on page 37, if you look at the first letter along the page on the left side, it spells "get good."
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
You should
do
do
that.
that.
On page 52, could you make sure that the first word of each line spells S-A-L-T-Y? That'd be fantastic.
In the acknowledgements, he used to do like a little cipher or something like that.
Yeah, just do get good, fuck Solo.
Alright, are we all debriefed?
So
I wasn't even aware this was a debrief. It sounded like it was just casual discussion.
That is a shitload of people.
Uh-oh. I don't want to call a fuel rat for the first time.
Just self-destruct. Everything
Self-destruct.
No, I'm not self-destructing.
I'm gonna
Just
go
do
shoot the
it.
station.
No.
It's okay.
That's what I
Sorry for
already
that.
got back to travel.
Fluge,
Yep.
you want your ticket home?
Yeah, man, we can do this.
Launching.
All right, let me get dinner out of my chair.
Make
and
sure
I can sit down.
crimes are off. Yeah, they are. Okay.
Mine should be. Let me double check.
By the way, Fluge, I'm gonna see how many missiles it takes to kill you.
Oh, you can do this? All right. Should I forfeit it or not?
Nah, just turn off your shields.
Okay.
What are you guys flying? Just curious.
Assault ship.
that's
Right
mine.
now, for this run, I was using my FDL, which is
Okay.
dealing
Shields are off.
By the way, don't wonder about it. I got detected by several people. Only one could catch up with me, and that was Mirror's Federal Soldier. Even an Imperial Courier couldn't catch up with me. What was wrong with that?
People
That was
aren't
very
doing their
weird.
engineering.
That's very weird, because I have like 500, what is it, 555 maximum?
I have 551, but I was also making you dodge, so you were losing forward impulse.
Yeah, but
Me as well, and also for me, the only one that could keep up with me was Myra.
yeah, and that's for me strange. I know he's fast, but there should be others that also should be fast.
I got interdicted by a clipper, and I was actually able to keep up with it for quite a while, and I'm only going 440.
Not a white star. Come back.
What? I was holding still, bro. I'm just seeing how many missiles it'll take to kill you.
Oh, we're not fighting?
No, I was seeing how many missiles it would take. Now there's RAM in there. Okay, I guess I should boost and fight. At 76 to 58.
I turned my shields off. I turned my shields.
Fluge, stay with me. Stay with me, Fluge. Get good.
I turned my shields off. Oh,
No,
wait,
no, get good.
Hold on, Mira. Let's.
No.
What up?
Minute.
No.
There.
Send him home.
No.
Send him home.
We were in a wing, so silent running wasn't working.
Oh,
No
yeah,
shit,
that was-
Sherlock. Silent running
that's
doesn't
what I
work in a
did.
wing.
That was the
If you
hold on,
want
Mira.
if you want to punish him, don't kill him.
Send him home.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I could
I was
just
just
leave
gonna-
him alone.
I was just gonna go shoot the station anyway.
Shoot his
Just-
FFD.
Do it yourself.
Just hang outside the station a bit and the cops will randomly attack you.
Flying to an asteroid.
No, you should loiter in the mail slot.
That'll do.
Oh, you can shoot his drive off.
I should really put
Wait.
pips in the engines.
I got a question. Did we do the Spartacus trick? This?
The what trick? Shit.
No,
So
but
I
we
guess-
had one of the guys who was ship name is Commander of the Tick.
Right.
That was annoying, but that
was
wasn't
awesome,
too bad.
Because
Oh wait, that's a good.
yeah,
that's a good.
that was a great distraction.
We did it right.
Not really. It was annoying, but it didn't actually throw me off.
No,
What
it
I was
was
gonna say-
annoying,
No.
but it was a great
fact-
distraction.
The fact that it annoyed just makes my day. Honestly, it does.
Spartacus. We need to do the Spartacus trick. Prime Wing needs the Spartacus trick. Just for the sheer fact of pissing everyone off.
Alright.
What? This
Keep
is
that,
Sparta?
No, everyone just names their ship exactly the same thing.
Salome.
No,
Yeah.
like take her ship's name and then apply it to yours, and then when if you're flying around, it just pisses them off because they're like they have to actually scan you in order to see who it is.
In the chatterbox.
Everyone names their ship Commander Salome.
At the same time, then we also have to scan to be sure who's who.
That was the intent, but
Especially if it's bad guys.
I have a question. How many people did it? 'Cause I know I did it, but I don't know about the rest.
And I did
I
it,
saw two.
McLaren.
Oh shit!
So we got like what, 3-4 people?
I
that
don't want to
did it?
risk your paint, Mira.
Only 3 to 4 people.
Alright.
That is-
So that was what, 53 to 76 to start?
But I had no shield though
Yeah.
the entire time too.
I basically
off.
don't. 102 megajoules.
Well, my clipper kind of relies
Okay,
on
stop,
that shield.
stop.
So
Let me
I
see
am-
how much.
I
Now
zeroed
let's
down.
see the missiles. Let's see how much the fucking missiles do. That's
It
what I
took-
wanted to science the whole time.
One took
Are we talking combat right now, or
He's
about
in
half
combat,
a percent a shot?
perhaps that should go somewhere else?
Yeah. Not very
Yeah.
relevant.
It's about half percent a shot.
Alright, Baroness, Zenith and the other guys from the Prime Wing, maybe we can link up soon again.